We never really knew the reason why Seemah left. And obviously she went out and spoke about her, what was going on.
I was accused, hey, this girl bullied her offset. And there was never any bullying, on the platform.
And then I get to work drunk. I get to work like kagowa.
We didn't condone it. To be fair, there were instances where we did try to help out on numerous occasions.
Based off the video, I just hope she gets help. But yeah, it was not nice at some point.
And then I got fired. I got fired from that.
The truth is better when you say it.
So you guys never really held her accountable? We did. So actually now I want to find out, what was your guys' experience when all of that was going on? Yeah, but being vulnerable on social media is something else. Like recently, Seemah just, went public and obviously spoke about the reason that... Shit, was I not supposed to... Yeah, but she spoke about the reason of why...
Tato, look away!
Why she left.
No, can we please restart that part? Tato's busy making weird eyes in the background.
Hi, Tato! What's wrong with you?
No, come on, Maspulela, guys, don't...
And you segued nicely. Our Toma Pass.
I think it's like I was saying, being vulnerable on social media.
Toma Passenger.
Come on, Yanda.
Yo, being vulnerable on social media is really like something else. I would like, it's like recently Seemah went, vulnerable on
Even
social media.
Shaba.
Yes, Shaba as well. But Seemah spoke about something really like another person
go vulnerable.
Shaba went vulnerable.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Oh, it's not a recent thing.
It is. One of them is recent.
Okay.
As I was saying. And she spoke about her experience, obviously, here and the time she was on this chair. And there are real reasons why she left.
So my sister, this is like a real story. Like it happened to me, right? Because I had not a bad breakup per se. It was just something that really hurt my heart or whatever. And I started drinking a lot. And so it was a thing of, I was very sad. Didn't want to go out. Didn't want to get out of my room. Didn't want to eat. Do you get what I mean? And then it got to, so I'm seeing like the patterns that you're saying, month 1, month 2. Month 2, and I fall back into that state. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to speak to anyone. I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to, Month 3 comes, Seemah, she's at clubs, climbing on tables. I'm dancing the whole day. Like, it was getting a lot. And then it came to work, right? And then I get to work drunk. I get to work like kagowa. Like it's either I'm sad or I'm drunk as shit or I'm a mess. And then I got fired. I got fired from that because it's like, hey, yo, we can't have this. And then got fired. And yeah, I feel like I'm in a better state now, but the alcohol intake is still quite...
So actually now I want to find out, what was your guys' experience when it was when all of that was going on?
Yanda, I'll go first.
Oh.
Because I don't want to disturb your thought. I don't want to start.
But I feel like I'm always speaking first, hey?
Okay. I just want to say, the truth and
what was the question then?
Yeah, what was the question then?
What was your guys', how did you guys experience, because obviously we really never knew the reason, like outside. We never really knew the reason why Seemah left. And obviously she went out and spoke about her, what was going on, obviously the alcohol and all of that, right? So I want to find out from you guys, because obviously there should be more of what you guys were experiencing, like firsthand, on how, because she also did mention that she was late to work, all of that.
What did she say, so we know?
No, okay, now
guidelines to follow?
I think I kind of saw the video, but I didn't go in too deep. But what I can say is that sometimes when, for me, this is what I realized especially from the podcast, is that people go through different levels of life, and I would want to say this too shall pass, And the reason I'm saying this is that sometimes people go through a lot and you still have to work with them and you still have to see them every day. So I would consider as me thinking, Moto go through a rough patch, And I wouldn't consider them not saying, oh, ke na le bothata. Like, I wouldn't say ke bothata for nna. But yeah, the truth was about ke bothata or not. And also, one thing I like about what she did is that it was better that, like, the truth is better when you say it, not when other people say it for you. You get me?
Okay, yeah,
I like that
for
before
sure.
we go anywhere.
For sure.
But for me, it was the thing of like, ish, man, rematch.
Mm.
And all tomorrow, not Yanda or Zille or Tato is spiraling out. You just let them be because you're not in their shoes. So how I took it was the fact
We
that
didn't
what?
we didn't condone it. To be fair,
Yeah.
there were instances where we did try to help out on numerous occasions. We tried to do our best. We dealt with it the best way we could. Continue.
No, she's right. Because as a friend, you start getting concerned. Or promoting into it, and we are not with it, you know. But there's only much we can do to make you stop doing certain things. The only person, unfortunately, to save you is you. You get
For
me?
sure, 100%.
And if like no, so if you try and reprimand me about something, and I'm like, you don't understand where you're from, because sometimes you don't want to become like when you're speaking from a high horse.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You understand? Let's say I lost money, so and when you come to me and say, but Zille, it's not that deep, you'll make another one. I'm like, you are saying that because of 1, 2, 3.
Fair.
So
fair.
sometimes now personally, I didn't want to come off like that, you know? And yeah, man, I just hope she gets help. But based off the video, I just hope she gets help. But yeah, it was not nice at some point. Like, and you are a friend. And you can't help.
Yeah, no. I get you.
You know? Yeah.
When Yanda, I mean, obviously, you were also accused of the fact that, you know, she left, of the fact that you were bullying her, which was false.
And no one is an enemy of anyone.
Sure.
You get me? And that's one thing that people are missing. And no one was attacking anyone from the get-go.
True, and there was never any bullying, you know, on the platform. I feel like Seemah and I got along because of our like banter. Like we are very dark people. Like on and off camera, we love dark humor. Like she could like
Unfortunate you can't put it out here. That's the thing about that.
exactly, because now it looks like one is bullying the other. That's why that one person left. When really off camera, remember that day Seemah and I were swearing at each other, but we know Uguti like, dude, like I would die for you. Like it's not that
They took out those
deep.
videos. And I saw them on the For You page. Those videos.
Yes, like dude, it's never been a thing of Seemah and I hate each other. If we hated each other, we wouldn't be following each other right now. We wouldn't be supporting each other right now. We still, you know, show love to each other. You guys need to stop making things weird, man. Like there's nothing weird going on. Why rala? Parents get divorced. Then what happens? Life moves on.
Life moves on.
But Melly wouldn't know. Lucky him.
Thanks.
I'm glad that she took accountability for what happened, you know. I just wish that I don't like the fact that we are speaking about this like on camera, because I don't think all three of us have had like a conversation where we sit down and we're like, hey dude, we don't like the way 1, 2, and 3 happened while you were still here. We tried to do this, but it seems like you didn't appreciate our efforts. And also, while that whole mess was happening, you know, I was accused, Uguti, hey, this girl bullied her offset. And, you know, nothing was said from her part. Of which, that's her choice. You know, if you don't want to say anything, don't say anything. But I just feel like...
So you guys never really held her accountable? You did? You did? Oh, sorry.
You know, but I think me and Yanda had a conversation about this, and you know, I know, and if you remember very well, Yanda, it was a chat of like, now if we start calling a meeting, me and Yanda call a meeting and say, "Mas, we really need to talk to you." It's like as for me, that's the problem I had. I don't want to ask come off attack. Because the meeting was discussed before when. Plan.
But like...
You get my, that's the problem we had. I remember that's why we didn't have a meeting.
Oh, bro. The first ever time, dude, is... Yeah. But that's also like adding fuel to the fire, saying Uguti. Anyway, the first ever time we noticed Uguti, like, something is wrong.
For sure.
We did we spoke about it together, and then obviously we approached it, and then we approached her and we said, "Hey, we suguti sona. So how do we? How do we help? How do you want us as your friends slash colleagues to assist you?" Then it was seen as, okay, so you guys spoke about me. Now you guys are, you know, you guys are gossiping about me, so on and so forth. So now we're like, no, that's not how we wanted it to be, so on and so forth. And then we tried as individuals, not Ogoti, we condone the behavior and we didn't try, by all means we tried. There's nothing we didn't do. Ne? I'm glad that she's taking accountability. I'm glad that she's finally reached that step where she's able to see what I did was wrong. I just wish we were able to have
Reached that.
I just wish we were able to have like a face-to-face conversation, no cameras, not on different platforms where we're like, hey, I appreciate that you guys were able to help me at that point in time. I'm sorry for the way I reacted. I'm sorry that when you were accused of 1, 2, and 3, I didn't say anything. But now, I mean, it's happened, whatever happened. All we can do now is just move forward.
Yeah.
Speaking about that, what I hate about that whole situation is that, like, me, I am not, and this is just a me thing. I feel like I can do better when it comes to emotional support. I'm not a good person, or like, I can't tell you, like, if now you cry, it's like, I'm gonna look for the next joke to make so that everything ashes on. And that's my person, because
Fair.
it's not like I didn't see that happening, but I could have just been there emotionally and said, you know what, Vetu, as your friend, let's have a serious talk. I remember I struggled to even text back and say, man, I saw you left 1, 2, 3, because when we came and saw each other in public, I was there.
Fair.
Like, very bloma. Hence, I even went to a party and everything. That's how I can support you. But verbal, hey, I struggle. Like, if now I know someone is going through a lot, I struggle to, like, say, ish brag, get more on almatat. Let's go eat. And we go eat and we chill and vibe. Of which I could have just had a proper conversation with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just me. Eh?
I don't know. I just want us to have like a proper face-to-face discussion as adults, because this thing, my phone. But I mean, I guess she's moved on. We've also moved on. So I mean, what is there really to talk about?
For sure. And I hear you guys.
Being in bunk and a hoe fell in love, I was twerking a dub. Off of this boot, I can't feel on my fingers.